All right, let's dive into a pretty big shift that's happening in academic recruitment, especially as we look ahead to 2026. We're going to break down how AI is really changing the game, focusing on an approach from AcademicJobs.com that's turning a lot of heads. First up, let's talk about the big challenge they're trying to solve.
So let me ask you something, and it's a really important question. What if the absolute perfect person for your faculty, that genius researcher, that amazing leader, what if they aren't even looking at job ads? These are what we call passive candidates, and honestly, being able to reach them is the real holy grail of recruiting.
And that right there is the core problem. I'm sure many of you are feeling this. Finding that top-tier academic talent is just getting tougher and tougher. It's more competitive, it costs more, and the old ways of doing things, well, they only reach a tiny slice of the people who are actually out there.
So, to tackle this very challenge, a new global platform has really stepped up. Today, we're taking a look at AcademicJobs.com and the fresh approach they're bringing to higher ed institutions.
And what's their big claim? Well, it's that they are the fastest-growing job board for higher education on the planet. And we're not talking about some small startup here. This is a platform that has some serious momentum and a global reach that's just exploding. And as you know, that's absolutely crucial for finding diverse, international talent.
Just to give you a picture of what that growth looks like, check this out. They are now the third most visited higher ed job board in the world. That puts them right up there with the big, long-established players in the US and the UK. The takeaway here is simple. They have built a massive global audience.
But, having a huge audience is only half the battle. Where they really stand out is their tech. This is what they call their AI advantage, and it's a system built specifically to solve that passive candidate problem we talked about a minute ago.
At the very heart of this is their own special tech, the AI Candidate Finder. It is the first and only AI software like it, designed from the ground up to find and connect with those amazing academics who aren't job hunting but might be open to the perfect role if it finds them.
And get this, we're not talking about a small boost in reach. For just an average-sized university, their AI can connect with over 20,000 academics for your specific job openings. It tells them about your role, promotes your institution, and invites them to apply, or even just share it with their network. It's a total game changer for how wide you can cast your net.
The best tools are the ones built to solve a real problem, right? Well, that's exactly what happened here. This wasn't just invented out of the blue. Their university clients were literally asking for a platform that engages and captures a passive academic market. And this AI tool is the direct answer to that call.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this all sounds great, but how do we actually use it? Well, that brings us to their main offer for next year, the Unlimited package. It's really designed to be the whole shebang, a complete one-stop solution for all your 2026 recruiting needs.
So what's in the box? Well, the package covers every single one of your job postings for a full year. But it's way more than just postings. You get 40 AI-sourced candidate leads for every faculty job you have. They do proactive branding for your university, even getting you featured in their podcast. And the whole thing is structured to save you a ton of money on job posting costs.
And here's a huge one, something I know every busy HR department or hiring committee will appreciate: zero admin. With this unlimited package, their team literally loads all your jobs for you. That means your team isn't bogged down. Think of all those hours you get back. It's a massive, massive benefit. Okay, let's talk about the bottom line. What does this actually boil down to cost-wise? With this package, the average cost for each job you post comes out to just $23. I mean, when you think about what a single job ad can cost, especially for senior faculty roles, that number is, wow. It represents a huge savings for your recruitment budget. So, if you're thinking this might be a good fit for 2026, the good news is getting started is super simple. They've made sure there are no complicated hoops you need to jump through.
Seriously, it's just 3 easy steps. You just go to the website, academicjobs.com, click on the Post a Job tab, and then fill out the quick form for the Unlimited package. After that, their team just takes over, and you can get back to your day while they start finding you great candidates.
And that really leaves us with one final thought to chew on. As you start planning for the next year, you gotta ask yourself, is our current recruiting strategy really ready for the future? Are you set up to find not just the people who are actively looking, but the absolute best talent out there, no matter where they are? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.